we're gonna start out with this, man. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with Now That's TV, they do got a lot of stars that transition over to Zeus, notably Krishan, DTB, Bad Dolly, Ivory, ET, so on and so forth. But they've even got girls that I feel like should have been on Baddies, especially when you bring up the meat bellies and the toilet babies and all. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what the hell? Like Renee Trill can't get on Baddies. You know what I'm saying? Mel, oh my god, my bad. Mel was on Baddies too for a millisecond, right? But yeah, I'm like Renee Trill, Baby Tyson. I do believe Billy would have been on Baddies Africa if she didn't get arrested. And a few others. I'm surprised Pressure is really tight with Anna and the girls behind the scenes and stuff like that. It's and Pressure actually beat up Toilet Baby Tavy at her audition, at the Baddies Africa audition. So it's kind of crazy. But anyways, so y'all know they've been doing like the little claymation and reanimations of baddies that we be reacting to, right? Which is hilarious, by the way. I did not know these same people be doing Now That's TV content. So they're doing like memorable moments from Now That's TV involving Billy. And a famous scene is when Billy was looking to fight Pressure and Pressure was hiding in that damn bathroom. Okay, y'all remember this? Check this out, y'all.
Are you kidding me? I ran from Billy because I'm not fighting nobody that has a problem with me for nothing.
Straight up. Hey, bro. Hey, have y'all seen this scene? This scene is actually and it's looked just like it.
Are you kidding me? I ran from Billy because I'm not fighting nobody that has a problem with me for nothing.
LA bitch told me nothing. I'm running through all of them. Every heavy hill I done ran through.
Every time I see Billy, my heart, I don't know, it just do this beat thing that it does. It got going on. Like, she's something real scary. Oh my gosh. Please leave that girl alone. She's big. I said, like, she's huge. She's one of them. Like, no, back the fuck up, bitch. I don't want nothing to do with you. Back up, bitch. Whatever you got going on with your life, keep that shit up there. I don't want shit to do with your big ass. We cool. Keep it like that. I ain't got nothing more to say to you.
Bruh. Yeah. I truly believe Billy would have been an actual problem, okay? Biller would have been a problem on Baddies Africa. I'm telling you, she would have bulldozed them hoes. And ain't it crazy how Rolly didn't quit Baddies just in time? So we'll never see Billy versus Rolly now. Man, that is so trash. When I think about that, man.
Hold up! What is this shit?
Anyways, let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into this tea, man. We are going to get into this Young and Reckless Season 3 Cancun Episode 1 recap, okay? And I have to be honest with you guys. Bear with me. This is just by popular demand. People have been, asking me to get more into Now That's TV content. And remember, guys, just a few months ago, we were heavy into the Now That's TV content, but the Baddies Gone Wild and Baddies Africa literally took over, like, for sure. Like, you feel me? And we was covering Baddies, Babbies only, but it started off too slow for me. So I think we covered like the first few episodes and it was trash. But ever since then, I've been seeing little clips and stuff. Them girls getting in the paint, like it's lit, like it's dope. But I'm like, y'all gotta do better than that. Y'all can't start off slow and then expect me to just keep being invested. It's trash. But apparently they doing a thing now. Now, Young and Reckless, they must know what they doing or something, because I was in tune. Like, you know what I mean? Now I will say the first maybe 10, 15 miles, what the hell? But then it by the middle to the end, it was lit. Okay. So I can only go by the girls that I seen, right? And that I got familiar with on the episode. Y'all gotta let me know. Shout out to the Grape Tea gang and the replay gang. You guys are way more knowledgeable when it comes to the Now That's TV. So we can just feed off of each other if we can. So y'all let me know in the chat if y'all did see the show. Okay. But yeah, so I was introduced to Nug. I was introduced to Kennedy. I was introduced to Chastity. I was introduced to what's the girl name, y'all? Snow Blue, I believe. Minnie, right? Amber. Okay, and I think it was a few more. But specifically, it was just a lot of introduction. Oh, Psy. I was introduced to Psy. And then they introducing a lot of girls. Obviously, Legacy is going to be on the show later on. Mel's going to be on the show later on. I am familiar with them. Kayla came through on the next episode. That's episode 2 that aired today, but I wasn't able to watch it, so we're gonna just go through episode 1 right now. But I ain't gonna lie, just from the preview though, it was lit, y'all. So just let you guys know, obviously, like the first 10-15 minutes, they just blah blah blah, just talking, introducing themselves. Chastity was being hella messy, saying all the girls giving dyke vibes, and which is, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of the girls was looking like they was gonna eat each other coochie. Like that's the vibe that I got. You feel me? That's just the vibe. I ain't gonna lie. So she wasn't lying, but she was still being messy, right? So Snow Blue, Kennedy, right, and Snow Blue, Kennedy, and Amber all rode Uber together and got to the house and stuff like that. So Amber started popping it off with Minnie. I don't know their beef. Y'all let me know in the chat. But apparently Amber got beat up, and her red rum started leaking on Minnie, and Minnie fought her because of that, y'all. Talking about, yeah, girl, you need to learn how to bleed. You know what I mean? You need to learn, like, what? Okay. Oh, you know who I'm talking about? Okay, yeah, Minnie. Yeah, Minnie is weird. Yeah. You said Sai got beat up? You said Kayla had a BBL? Yeah, man, Kayla looked crazy as hell. Yeah. You said YNR, lots of telling, like usual. What you mean, talking? Yeah, Ferrari is a funny looking chick. Yeah. Yeah, she's a funny looking chick. I ain't gonna lie. Okay. But yeah, I'll feed off you guys. But anyway, so Minnie, all right, was mad at Amber, I guess, for leaking on her or something like that in a previous fight on a previous show or something like that. And Amber was like, what you mean? So, man, they got up and fought each other over that, y'all. And I gotta be honest. Amber, it looked like Amber got that first round for sure. All right. Amber's like a little Latina chick or white girl, something like that, right? Minnie's like, this this black chick from like New York or something like that. She popping it. I ain't gonna lie, she was doing too much. Just off that first episode, she comes off as very unlikable. Thinking she running the house, talking trash, changing the name tags, trying to fight people, bossing people around, telling the girls they go get kicked out. And it's funny because you don't know when your karma go be, man. So this is just me, obviously working behind the scenes, obviously being a reality TV connoisseur, especially from back in the day, like when I watched Flavor of Love, shows like that. You just kind of get how to move as a reality TV star and stuff like that. You shouldn't come in hot like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go, because for one, you haven't even analyzed everybody in the house. Like, you're literally you might be the sheep around all the wolves. You know how it's always, like, for instance, Ivory came on Baddies Midwest with that stupid Now That's TV mindset, bully mindset that she got used to doing on South Central Baddies or whatever she was on, y'all, what, Baddies Las Vegas. young and reckless and all that, and she messed around and found out from Lex, knocked her upside her damn head. Man, you need to at least scope the scene first. You know what I mean? She thought she was the wolf. She ended up being the sheep. But anyways, so yeah. So it was at the auditions. Okay, so it was at the auditions. Okay. Yeah, I saw that too. We gonna talk about it. No, she got popped on episode 1. Yep, and 2. She very weird. She a crash out. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, man. So yeah, we gonna talk about it. But yeah, so Amber and Minnie started fighting, right? And Minnie, I feel like Amber got the best of her, but Minnie wanted that second round. Amber was feeling herself, and when I tell you Minnie beat this girl into submissive, you know what I'm saying? She like for real, like she didn't want to fight no more. She had her shades on. She was copping please. It was over. She got her in that eye. She didn't even want to show her eye to the camera. She had to put her shades on and everything, y'all. So check it out, y'all. Look, we fighting over pieces of blood. All right, fair use.
Don't like it. Like, I don't. You're bleeding in my face, bitch. You don't got no manners. I'm gonna teach you something. Because I just don't like it was rude. Like, you was in my personal space. I don't like that. Let's get it. Come on.
So they got into it. We go slow it down. And I ain't gonna lie, these hoes was getting into it. All right, so this is Amber to the left, right? This is Minnie to the right with the red hair and, you know what I mean, the yellow jumpsuit and stuff. And they was getting in the paint. And I felt like Amber was on her. That first round. But that second round, look. Hey, one thing about these NTTV chicks, all right, and you can give, I ain't gonna lie, it was a good fight too though, because many got a couple hits. But so these NTTV chicks, man, they learn how to do a jab and an uppercut. I will say that. Just from what I saw, just from that first round, Amber beat up Anna. You know what I mean? And chicks like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're lightweight. Once I saw her doing jabs, like them was jabs. You feel me? I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, she understand the assignment. But Minnie got her this second round though, for sure. All right. Yeah, that's Kennedy. She's like the comedy relief, I guess. You know, she seemed like more like a goofy type of chick or something, like from Chicago. But she said, yeah, but we fighting over blood now. Like, look at Snow Blue. Snow Blue got hella look. It was like, damn, you stepping on my shoes and everything. Look at Yas' face. She was like, what? Like, is this really what we fighting over?
Oh. That's crazy.
Okay, like for real. Okay. Yeah, it is giving who you coughing at. Jocelyn. Right. So what else we had? Okay. So this is where the karma comes in. Okay. This is where no. We can go right here. So she was flexing on her. She wanted to fight her again. And at that point, that's when it started giving bully. Like, all right, damn, you beat her up the second round. Now you just want to fight her again just because. So Amber like, well, okay, my eye messed up. You know what I mean? Let's run this. Like, let's run it tomorrow after my eye done swelling or something like that. I got you. She like, no, fight now, something like that. Even Ferrari was like, yeah, it might not even be on tomorrow. They talking about girls being sent home and all this stuff like that. So, you know, I mean, this is Young and Reckless. This is Now That's TV. This is, you know what I mean? Come on. Like, we know how they get down, right? So let's check it out, y'all. Fair use.
So if you want to get it tomorrow, we can definitely do that. But my mother, after I get you, if you popping it like that, like, no, I'm not gonna fight you. But before I get you, we need that.
Okay. All right, so we can do that. But I'm just saying right now.
At first, Minnie was like,
okay, if I remember right, I don't know this other girl. Who is this girl right here, y'all? That's not Nug, right? No, that's not. Look. So to the far left, that's Snow Blue. This is the Chastity chick in the middle. I don't know this other. I don't remember catching this chick name. with the yellow. It was so many people they introduced so damn fast, y'all. But this is Amber, obviously, who she beat up. Like I said, they was getting with each other that first round, but that second round, Minnie beat her down. I ain't gonna lie, she beat her down. But she didn't want no more smoke after that.
Amber, and she was trying to see if she was cool. And a lot of people was telling her, like, bitch, don't let no bitch plan no fight with you. Go beat her ass right now. She was letting people get in her head. You shouldn't let nobody else change your motherfucking perspective on how you feel. If you gonna be a type of way, just stand on the type of way that you is. Don't let nobody change the way you is. You know?
Yeah, because apparently they put a battery in Minnie's back. The thing is with Minnie, y'all, she was getting drunk too. You know, yeah, I believe Amber got the first round, but yeah, man, I need I needed to see Minnie get humbled, and I ain't gonna lie. Can I be honest with y'all? I didn't help my situation with my voice, y'all. When I tell you, because look, I'm telling you, Minnie was bullying them. They're trying to bully everybody, right? So come to find out, you know, the other girls come in the house too, and she obviously don't know who these girls are, right? That's why you need to be cool. You getting drunk too fast, you know what I mean? You stupid. You're changing name tags. You just doing too much, right? So this girl named Lauren comes on the show, right? And she just straight up tell the girl, she told Cy and Lauren that they about to get sent home. You feel me? And then she come in the room talking trash to her again. And Lauren let her slide the first time. Lauren like, all right, so Minnie came in there drunk as hell, acting like she running stuff again to Lauren. And look what Lauren had to do. Put belt to ass. Let's just say that. Fair use.
But you said y'all bitches gonna bump that. I don't. I said my bad. I said my bad. I'm leaving.
So Snow Blue kind of let Minnie punk her because she changed her name tag. She was actually in the room with Nug and Yaz. Y'all let me know. I got them mixed up, but I know for sure Nug, because Nug even had to let her know, like, girl, you doing too much, you drunk, like you doing too much, you bringing all this drama. Nah, I ain't gonna bring this drama to the room. No, like just doing too much, right? So in the midst of that, you know, she put her name tag somewhere else, and Snow Blue like, all right, cool, whatever, I got my own bed anyways. Ferrari didn't like none of that, so Ferrari had to confront her about that. But anyways, so she tried to like bully the Lauren girl, and Lauren is the girl that she just showed her in front of her. Hold on. So this is Lauren right here, y'all. Hold on. With this pink bodysuit, whatever she got on. What is that? Yeah, right here, right? So she let her slide that first time. She said something slick to her, talking about she gonna get sent home and stuff like that. You feel me? And she like, all right, like, okay, I let her slide with that one. Y'all, she tried to bully her again. And you see she got sides on her too, which is hilarious. Like, she not paying attention. All right, she drunk. She just, you know, that is, what's that liquor confidence? People get that confidence with that liquor in their system. Y'all, when I tell you Lauren put belt to ass, let's go. And this just the first round. I gotta watch the second episode because she beat her up more the second episode, but I do got a clip. So we go check it out. Let's go.
My bad. I've been going.
And she just keep telling her, leave. You feel me? So she changed the name tag, but she just here just doing too much for camera. It is giving thirsty for camera time. Like, girl, you are doing way too much. Like, for real. Like, at this point, this doesn't even concern you anymore. You ain't here just talking hella trash to everybody for no damn reason. Like, for real. Like, sit down.
Oh no.
Shut when you think about it.
You feel me? So she going in there, okay? You said they went 3 rounds. Oh, it from the looks of it, y'all can let me know. From the looks of it, it looked like she beat her up all 3. Looked like Lauren was putting belt to ass. All right, but yeah, Minnie wouldn't last on baddies either. I ain't gonna lie, I like watching these Now That's TV shows, and them girls do be getting in the paint, right? But I think, especially since Midwest, y'all got to stop sleeping on baddies too. Now I know the security jump in and stuff like that, but I'm just talking about just how the girls be getting active, like the way Minnie acting, Summer, Dolly, the Ivory, somebody would have been slapped her upside her damn head, like facts. I don't think all that talking would have went down, and she would have got jumped. She would have got jumped for sure. Minnie was doing way too much. Okay. So yeah, so Lauren is still giving her a chance. Girl, leave. Please just leave. Nope, she not doing it. So she like, all right.
I can't go. No. You're like, somehow, no, you gonna say it. Somehow get you out. Someone get you out. Fine, pop it.
You know, I let her slide that one time, and then later on in the day, she proceeded to come into our room and pop.
Bruh, this literally reminds me of Lex and Ivory to a certain extent. Like, Minnie just beat up the little white girl thinking that she doing something. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie, Lauren did come in like on some bad beat type stuff. You know what I mean? Which is crazy because it's still Now That's TV, so you kind of gotta suspect that these girls get in the paint, but I guess Minnie don't care. You know, she drunk, she feeling herself, she beat up the little white girl, she changing name tags, talking trash. She obviously just said something to Sai. Sai didn't do nothing. You feel me? Shaking her hand like, no, we cool, right? She said something slick to Lauren. Lauren let her slide. You feel me? Now she up here, you know, pointing at her. You know what I mean? She think Lauren playing with her. You feel me? You can look at Lauren's face. Lauren is not playing with this girl.
I respectfully asked her, you know, to get the fuck out of our room, and she told me to make her. So
it's a lot of people that do this right here. So I'm not the only one. So why are you telling me?
Because you're popping.
No, I didn't. I said what I said. I have to leave.
Bang. Man, when I tell y'all, she hit that girl so damn hard, y'all. She beat, bruh. She hit that girl so hard. Hold on, watch this, y'all. Hold on, check this out. Because I think, yeah, wait, look. She was doing way too much the way she hit that girl. Hold on. Let's check it out. Bang. So this was from the next episode. I missed it. We go review the second episode once I watch it. But it looked like she was putting belt to ass. Fair use. Y'all, she cocked back and hit that girl so damn hard. And she not looking like, how you trying to punk somebody or something like that and you keeping your eyes off them? Like, you eat, and you can't even say that it was a sneak. You was right there. So she beat her up. She got mad. They wanted to fight again. And apparently she beat her up again.
No,
Look, got her slumped in the corner, y'all.
One more time. You thought you ate? Go home. You thought you ate?
And the wig gone, ripped off and everything. Had that girl balled up in the damn corner.
That's crazy.
Hey, Isaiah.
Man, I know when she got beat up, this was her first reaction.
Wait. Let me think.
Okay. Nug go get her too? Well, I can tell the way Nug was talking to her last episode. She was like, girl, you doing too much. Like, for real, calm down. Like, you doing too much. All right. You said her and Nug go get into it. Okay. Lauren was whispering and all, just leave. That's how you know you got to take that person seriously. He was not playing with her. She said, just leave. Just leave. Like, you bother. You like, girl, you doing too much. You just leave. Nope, I ain't doing nothing. Yeah, you said I had her crying and all. Yeah, that's what it looked like. Because she cocked back and hit that girl so damn hard.
You thought you ate. Go home. You thought you ate. I did. You didn't. Mwah. You taste good, bitch. I gave her wish. Yeah. Wish granted, bitch. Bitch, you don't got hands for it. I didn't pull your hair. You want to do it again? Come on. Please. Please. One more time. No more after that. I'll give you a chance to get here. One more time. No more.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna have to check it out, y'all. I'm gonna check out the second episode, but if you guys missed the first episode, you didn't miss much. I pretty much just explained everything to you guys. The first, like I said, 15-20 minutes was just like talking and stuff like that. But then, like I said, Amber and Minnie got into a fight. Amber got the first round. Minnie got the second round. After that, Minnie was feeling herself. She drunk. She talking trash, changing name tags. You know what I mean? Going into the other room and bullying the girls and stuff, trying to talk, man. And apparently, Lauren put belt to ass. You feel me? Yeah, Lauren put belt to ass. But yeah, man. I'm gonna see if I can keep up with this, y'all. I'm gonna let you guys know if I can keep up with this. But yes, y'all, that was our episode 1 recap of Young and Reckless season 3. They're gonna be in Cancun, but the prologue, like this is like the pre-show or whatever. That's in Atlanta, kind of like what Baddies Africa did with, you know, the Atlanta stuff with Anna and Stunner Girl, right? And Ivory and Dolly fought, right, in Atlanta and something like that. So it's kind of like that. So they're in Atlanta before they go to Cancun, and they already getting in the paint. Like, they're already getting in the paint. I will say this too. Y'all let me know in the chat if you guys agree. Maybe it's just this particular episode from what I'm seeing. Maybe it's just from those first few episodes of Bad Bees Only that I watched. Is the security more involved with Now That's TV now? Because I ain't gonna lie, like, it's not given from what I used to see. Like, the security was getting involved. Like, they not letting these girls fight like how they used to. They like Now That's TV used to be like what Jocelyn's Cabaret is now. And Baddies Going Wild. Like Baddies Junior, how them girls be fighting and stuff like that, and the security don't even be around. They let them fight for a minute and stuff like that. I vividly remember seeing Now That's TV fights, and they getting in the paint. I don't know. I feel like they getting a little more involved now on some Zeus type stuff, making me think that the budget's up a little bit. Maybe they got some lawsuits. I don't know what the hell they got going on, but yeah, man. Y'all let me know. Said certain shows the security is more hands-on. Yeah, that's what it looked like. That's what it looked like. Okay. So the bigger shows like the Young and Reckless, because I'm guessing Young and Reckless is like one of the most popular shows on the platform, right? Yeah. But I'll keep you guys updated, man. I'll keep you guys updated. That was our recap of Now That's TV, Young and Reckless, season 3, Cancun, episode 1. Okay. They young and reckless. They young and reckless. All right.